Good morning and welcome to the next session. Today I am going to talk about data mining concepts and technique which are useful for our DS course, and the topic is frequent patterns, association rule and correlationship. Now, what is meaning by mining frequent pattern, association and correlation? So, we will start with the basic concept, then frequent item set and what is meaning by patterns, and then finding out the. Now, what is meaning by association rule or what is meaning by data mining in this case? So, we say that imagine that you are a sales manager as Apna Bazaar. So, you can see the caption, there is a shop, and imagine that you are the manager and you are talking to a customer who recently bought a laptop or a computer with built-in digital camera. When he or she bought a laptop or a computer with a digital camera, what you would recommend him or her to buy the next? The question is very simple. What you would recommend him or her to buy the next once the person has bought the laptop or a personal computer? So, the information about which products are frequently purchased by our customer following their purchases of a laptop or a computer with built-in digital camera is what we call as a sequence operation, would be very helpful in making our recommendation system or recommendation. Frequent pattern and association rule are the knowledge that you want to mine in such a scenario. So, very simple, when the person has bought a laptop, what is the next item you would like to suggest the person? So, that is called recommendation, and based upon that recommendation, the two product, the first product which he has already bought and the second product which you are suggesting is what we call as a association rule. Now, with this in mind, what we call frequent patterns are pattern. So, frequent pattern, that means a person goes to a shopping mall, buy a bread, buy a milk or buy a sugar. What is the most frequent item he or she is going to buy? Okay. So, that is what we call as a frequent item or frequent patterns. So, in data mining, frequent patterns are the item set or sub sequences or substructures that appear frequently in a particular data set. For example, a set of items such as milk and bread that are appearing frequently together in a transaction data set is what we call as a frequent item set. See the spelling, item set is a single word, not item and then followed by the set. In data warehousing and mining, we use the word item set as a one word. A subsequence such as buying a laptop first or a computer first and then a digital camera and then a memory card, if it occurs frequently in a shopping history database, is called as a frequently or frequent sequential pattern, because I am buying first a laptop, then a camera or a memory card or anything. So, if I am buying first as a bread, then milk and then sugar, it is called as a sequential or frequent sequential pattern. The next point is a substructure can also be different structure form such as a subgraph or a subtree or a sublattices, which can be combined with the item set or subsequences. So, you can see I have shown you a camera, I have shown you a memory disk, but this is different than the substructure. We follow a tree structure or a top down approach. So, if a substructure occurs frequently, it is called as a frequent structural or structured pattern. So, what is the basic motive? The basic motive of our data mining, and especially in data science, is to find frequent pattern as an essential role in the mining for an association rule. Next is, what is the relationship between the first product bought and second product bought? Okay, so that is a maybe a positive relationship or a negative relationship. For example, if a person buy a laptop, he or she is going to or willing to buy a printer. Obviously, the printer is not a next choice. So, that is called as a negative correlationship. That means, it is not going to occur very frequently. It is going to occur unless until there is a requirement for a printer. So, we have correlationship and many other interesting relationship among the data. Moreover, it helps the data classification, clustering and other kind of mining tasks. Thus, the frequent pattern mining has become an important data mining task and a focus theme for a mining research. It has appeared in data science in various applications of the various pattern, especially for a data science people. A very good example for understanding about the mining and frequent item set is what we call as a market basket analysis. So, let us look at the example. A motivating example is frequent item set mining leads to a discovery of association and correlation among items in large transactional or a relational data set. With massive amount of data continuously being collected at and stored, many industries are becoming interested in finding out such pattern for the data from the database. The reason is they want to increase their sales, they want to increase the profit margin, they want to sell not only one item but a multiple number of items put together. So, the discovery of interesting correlationship among the huge amount of business transaction records can help in many business decision making process such as catalog design, cross marketing and customer shopping behavior analysis. So, for example, when a person books a hotel, will I be able to give a car renter as a service. So, it becomes a very good for my catalog design. The person need not to hunt for a car and everything is available. So, we have a catalog design, we have a cross marketing and we have a customer shopping behavior as an analysis pattern. Look at the diagram, the market basket analysis. So, if I have a customer 1 has bought a milk, bread and cereal. Customer number 2 also bought milk, bread, sugar and egg. So, there is a difference between the item. But if you look at the customer number 1, 2, 3 and 4, you will find that some of the items are very common. So, when some of the items are common, for example, if you look at here, milk is common between customer number 1, 2, 3. Bread is common between 1, 2, 3. But what about the cereal? Cereal is not common. Egg is also not common. Butter is also not common. But egg is common between customer number 1 and 4. So, whenever we do a market basket analysis, so when a person put the item in a basket in the marketing in a shopping mall, so we call as a market basket analysis. So, this process analyzes customer buying habit for finding association between the different items that the customer is placing in the shopping basket. The discovery of this association can help retailers to frequently market their strategy by gaining insight which items are frequently bought together. So, you can see that most of the people are buying milk and bread together. So, the item stock on the milk and item stock of the bread should be in the vicinity for a person to identify easily. Okay. So, it eases the operation, it eases the customer also. So, for instance, if the customer are buying milk, how likely are they also to buy a bread and what kind of bread on the same trip to the supermarket. So, if I put a lot of varieties of the bread, then which of the kind of the bread they are going to buy very frequently on the supermarket. So, this kind of information can lead to increased sales by helping the retailers to do selective marketing plan for their shelf space. So, suppose as a manager you would like to learn about what is the buying habits of your customer. Specifically, we are asking a typical question: which group or set of items are customer likely to buy on a frequent group given a frequent trip to the store? So, to answer this question, market basket analysis may be performed on the retail data of the customer transaction. So, you can use the result of to plan marketing, advertising strategy or design a new catalog. For instance, market basket analysis can also have a design for your store layout, and one strategy item could be frequently item purchase should be placed in the proximity. So, when you place them in a proximity, it will help the mining people. Okay. So, for example, another example could be in an alternative strategy, placing hardware and software as opposite end of the store may entice customer who purchases items to pick another item which are far away. For example, would you like to buy a security system? Would you like to buy a surveillance system? Unless until the person have a heavy requirement, this is not going to be the answer. So, for instance, after deciding on an expensive computer, A customer may observe security system for sale while heading toward the software display to purchase a antivirus software and may decide to purchase a home security as well. So, home security system is a sometime may be necessity, but for other people it may not be a requirement too. So, buying a home security system, if it is a hardware come software, so place this kind of item in the hardware and software stack. Okay. So, market basket analysis can also help retailer plan the which item to put in the sale at a reduced price, and if customer tends to purchase computer and printer together, then having a sale of printer may encourage the printer of the computer as well. So, let us see here. If I put a example, if I put a example, okay. So, we say that if we think of a universe as a set of items available at the store, then each item set has a Boolean variable, either bought or not bought, either item is available or item is not available. So, each basket can be represented by a Boolean vector of values assigned to this variable. So, as I just now showed you, the market basket 1 has milk, bread and does not have an egg. So, you can do a Boolean variable analysis. The Boolean vector can be analyzed by buying pattern that reflect the item that are frequently associated or purchased together. So, we make a small example. Information that a customer who purchases computer or laptop also tends to buy a antivirus software at the time is represented by a following association rule. Computer implies that they are also going to buy a antivirus software with a support equal to 2% and confidence is equal to 60%. Now, in the next session, I am going to talk in detail about what is meaning by support, what is meaning by confidence. But till now, we are able to understand the association rule. Association rule tells me that a person buying one item is likely to buy the another item. What is the confidence level? What is the support? So, with this, I end here. Thank you.